to the freak show. Yo, what up everybody? It's your boy QbinLynx, back with another video, and today I'm feeling much better. Oh my god, I feel like myself. I'm like not 100%, but I'm like 91%. You know what I mean? I can just feel myself like getting back to my normal self. So I'm like good. I'm good. Today is Wednesday, and you guys already know what we do on Wednesday. It's Anime Wednesday, and what we do is we watch anime on Wednesday. One of the most big videos that's on this channel was me looking at anime for the first time. That thing like took off and blew up. So today what we're gonna do, we're gonna look at the top 20 most powerful anime characters of all time. Now that all time, that's a big accusation. If you guys like the video, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on notifications so you never miss any content from me. And with all that being said, hey yo, editing Q.
Yo.
And editing Link.
Yes, sir, Ski. What's up?
Y'all watch anime?
You know I watch anime.
Well, today we're gonna be looking at the top
anime
20 most powerful anime characters. Y'all into that?
Well, you better talk about Link.
I can already tell you who my favorite is.
You better say Link.
I already tell you,
let's
but I'm
get
not
it.
gonna
You better say Link.
What you want?
Hey, yo, play my Dang, that is my squad. We look like a mob. Man, I swear to God. Catch me on COD or geeking on the pod, but you will never ever catch me lacking on the job.
Make the bass slap like Kim K. Busting out the clips till it's empty.
Alrighty, so with all that being said, y'all, let's get it.
This video is brought to you by Funimation. Stream the newest shows, sub and dub, with no ads. Start your free trial at Funimation.com. They simply don't come any stronger than these guys. This is Ashley with Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 20 most powerful anime characters.
Of course. Madoka Kaname. What is the wish which you would trade your soul
So
for?
the cat's the most.
We're tackling that age-old question of who truly is the best of the best in terms of sheer devastating power in the world of anime.
Okay.
Heroes and villains are all welcome, just as long as it's clear that with enough effort, they could annihilate a planet or two. We'll be
I want to see who this is. I want to see.
Franchise,
I want to see this.
Mecha, piloted by
This is a huge accusation right here, and I believe this is going to upset a lot of people.
As always, you can catch me on Twitter.
I feel like a lot of y'all in the comment section gonna be upset because of this list. But hey, let's see.
Next. Number 20, Mob Psycho 100. We kick off this list with the soft-spoken, hard-hitting Esper with a heart of gold.
Oh,
While he
snaps.
spends most of his time exercising small-time ghosts
Well, dang.
beneath his far less powerful boss, Reagan, Mob has been shown to absolutely leather any rival Espers that come his way.
Ooh.
His psychic abilities more than make up for his poor physical strength, as he's capable of shifting entire buildings with the flick of a wrist. If
Dang!
it weren't
Oh,
for
that's
his
the
passive nature, we're sure Mob's powers could easily level entire cities with minimal effort.
Oh, Mob Psycho might. Y'all ain't telling me about Mob Psycho. What's wrong with y'all?
19, Beatrice, Umineko when they cry. While more powerful entities end up appearing down the line in the visual novel, this golden witch absolutely dominates in the anime adaptation.
She good at chess? Rest in peace. Oh, he's laughing.
With the title of the Endless Witch, Beatrice is able to control life and death, and is able to endlessly destroy and repair anything she chooses, which just so happens to be very useful in setting up multiple murder mysteries. Not only does she have the power to summon powerful servants,
Oh no, she's OP.
the stakes of purgatory, but she can also command the shoulder towers, which fire deadly beams of light. Number 18,
She's OP.
Tiamat of the Right, a certain magical index. Isn't that always the way? Esper that serves the Catholic Church suddenly decides that he should rule above it, and God as a whole. He's a bit of a hubristic dick about it, but when you're armed with something as monumental as the Holy Rites, you can kind of get away with it.
Chapter 29, verse 33 is currently activating.
Able to create miracles and crush all he sees as evil, there's nothing more sinister than watching the third arm emerge from his body and wipe out whatever heretic is caught in its crosshairs.
Everything
Okay.
I've done has been for one
He don't seem that OP. I mean, the hand trick behind the back is cool.
Me. Can I cancel him out? No.
And he briefly attained the highest reachable status in the magic side.
I mean, that's cool and all, but he don't seem like OP. Wait a minute.
Dio. No wonder
He just
was
changed
able to
the whole
start
planet?
World War III.
I will save the world.
Oh.
Hey, be grateful.
Number 17, Ainz Ulgon.
Oh, he might be OP then.
Overlord.
I don't know.
Most isekai protagonists tend to find themselves gifted with extraordinary abilities, especially if the world that they've been shipped off to is based around a video game.
Okay. That looks like Gundam.
Even amongst that little pantheon,
For
the
a second.
undead ruler of Nazarick stands atop them all, thanks to both an endless series of top-tier insta-kill spells, an entire kingdom filled with boss monsters to act as his minions, not to mention a devotion to his evil archetype that doesn't put him above subjugation, deceit, and slaughter.
Delay magic. True this.
While these days he loves
That's like-
nothing more than to let his henchmen cut down his
That's like
foes,
Death himself.
he's certainly not above the occasional sacrificing of 70,000 soldiers to summon eldritch tentacle goat demons.
Goat demons? My adorable baby goat. Those aren't
Number
goats.
16, Sakamaki Izayoi.
Those are
Probably
blobs with
children
teeth
that
in
come
them.
From another world,
What's wrong with you?
Aren't they? The no-name community sure are lucky they got the all-star ace
Ooh,
of
that's a
psychic
pretty
children
picture.
on their
I
team,
like that.
because very few can hope to match this hothead in the gift games. Primarily, it's his monumental strength and durability that you've got to watch out for.
Okay.
Gods, mountains, are the problem kids. Few can hope to withstand the force of his fists. When he gets going, this Volgadzine becomes an engine of destruction that won't stop until his foes are pummeled beyond recognition. So, best not to insult Black Rabbits when
Okay.
around him.
Oh.
Number 15.
Hey, she blocked that joint like a
Fullmetal
champ, though.
Alchemist Brotherhood. While the efforts of Hohenheim and the Elric brothers certainly brought down the ultimate being's power level with their counter-transmutation circle, the father of the homunculi is not one to be underestimated.
Oh, hold
Not
on.
only did he succeed in swallowing the very concept of God, but was able to raise the dead, disable all alchemy with
Okay,
just
now
a
he
tap of
might be
his
OP.
finger, and for one singular shining moment, created a miniature sun in the palm of his hand.
Now that I've devoured, okay, he devoured God. He might.
Whatever stage
He's
at,
probably the most-
former dwarf in the
I'm not gonna
past
say it yet.
is
I'm not gonna say
something
it.
Your regular
Not gonna say it.
alchemist can vanquish.
But I'm just saying. When you devour God,
Number 14, Saiki Kusuo, the
know.
disastrous life of Saiki K. The guy who just wants to live a mundane life just so happens to be the most powerful psychic to ever exist.
Okay.
Ain't that a hoot? Honestly, the sheer
I remember
amount
this.
of abilities Psyche has to his name is just as big as Kaido's daydreams of one day defeating Dark Reunion.
Mm-hmm.
Teleportation, telepathy, telekinesis, clairvoyance, invisibility,
that a
flight,
sensu
mind
bean?
control,
That looks like a Dragon Ball
purification,
sensu bean.
psychometry, super strength,
Oh, snaps.
time travel, X-ray vision, and so much more.
Yeah, but you didn't devour God, though, you know?
All of which is also constantly restrained thanks to his suppression antenna. The boy could wipe out the world if he got serious for even a moment, but thankfully he loves putting too
Yeah,
much
but can
to
you
even entertain such an idea.
Devour God, though. You know what I mean? I'm just waiting on something else to come up other than that, but devouring God might be the top of the top.
Tiamat, Fate Grand Order, Absolute Demonic Front, Babylonia. And you thought regular heroic spirits were off the chain. Turns out, when compared to the likes of one of the 7 beast-class servants, Archer and that are pretty much paltry.
たとえイシュタルの権能でも、今メソポタミアにあるどんな手段を使っても、このティアマト神には傷一つつけられません。
As one
Oh, that
such
animation though is so
godlike
fire.
being, Tiamat only lives to eradicate humanity.
Why does the dragon got
which
boobs?
Is a bit tragic.
Is that a dragon or is that a
She sort of
person?
Gave birth to the species as a whole.
Wait. Oh, that might be a person.
Honestly, she's got so much cosmic
Oh,
power
it is.
that even the concept of death eludes her. To the
Wait.
point, it took a grand servant, a grand candidate, 4 goddesses, Archer Gill, about 8 assballs, and a bland teenage protagonist to take her down.
Yeah, but you didn't eat God. All right, I'm gonna stop. I just feel like eating God and devouring the powers of them. Just,
Diebuster. There
you
are
know?
giant mecha, and then there's No-No. While she's something of an airhead and sweet as pie, the truth is that she's secretly a living buster machine, and one capable of taking on an entire alien fleet all by her lonesome.
okay. Oh, she's LP too.
Traversing across the galaxy in the blink of an eye, easy. Landing a kick that would make a solar system shake, no problem at all. Her Buster Beam wiped out practically everything in its path.
Sheesh. I know a guy named Buster. Oh, Buster Beam though.
Of course, the truest example of her
That's a
mechanical
super
might
dope name
comes from
for
how
a-
she was able to
an
grasp
ability.
and move a black hole. Let that sink in. Number 11, Misogi Kumagawa, Madoka Box. He's a bona fide loser with a perpetual smile that is constantly underestimated, when the truth of the matter is, he's probably the deadliest thing in a school uniform.
They were like this when I got here.
Normally, someone who can summon giant screws would be terrifying enough. But through his ability to slowly remove aspects of reality just for shits and giggles, it's kind of a miracle this guy ever lost a fight. After all,
Oh.
it doesn't matter if you're an artist with supernatural paintings, Kumagawa will just remove color until the world is black and white.
Some man takes colors out of here.
Number 10, Madoka Kaname.
Sheesh.
Madoka Magica. While the rest of her fellow magical girls might be flashier, none can hope to compare to the sheer scope of Madoka's divine power following her wish. After managing to pull a fast one on Kyubey by calling for an end to all witches, Madoka pretty much became a deity.
Oh, snaps. Oh, she's...
As a result,
Oh,
the
she going
universe
crazy.
essentially rewrote itself to accommodate for her transcendence. That, and her newfound habit of saving every magical girl across history.
So did she just
prevented
become
their
like-
shift to the dark
like-
side?
Then even
like a
I
god?
don't have a thing to worry about. Ever!
Now everywhere, nowhere,
So she
and able to snipe down a planet-sized witch without any effort, you won't find a cuter reality shifter than her.
Okay, hang on. Alrighty, now...
Number 9, Giorno Giovanna.
That may be OP
JoJo's
as well.
Bizarre Adventure, Golden Wind. This Italian stallion has a dream to become someone of such influence within the underworld, a gangster, if you will, so that he can protect the innocents from true evils of the world.
A gangster of the
control
underworld.
rampant chaos that crime has divulged into. Bet he never expected to skip over that and go all the way to being a super being capable of instantly overpowering whatever stand user steps up to him. After becoming fused with the arrow and unlocking Gold Experience Requiem, Joro
My bad, I'm sorry,
wasn't
I'm
given a major power boost, but his stand demonstrated the innate ability to negate and undo even the time-erasing shenanigans of King Crimson.
Dang, he is beating him up.
Number 8, Saitama, One Punch Man.
Jeez.
Whether you're a colossal monster made of pure nightmare fuel, a tyrant that's conquered entire galaxies, or literally just anything else, it just doesn't matter. Wanna know why? Because everything falls before the might of Saitama's fist. His strength
He just
is so
punches everything
absolute,
one time.
so without limits, that every foe that he swung at has either been reduced to a corpse in a rapid-fire manner, or knocked into the next year. Serious or casual, we'd wager at this point Saitama could punch out.
So does he
God.
only punch
He's
people
already
one
mastered
time?
Everything else.
Or does he like give a series of heavy punches?
Number
Okay, he looked like he just hit him
Altair,
once.
Recreators. You don't mess with the military uniform princess, especially when she's on the warpath against humanity and created alike for causing her precious creator to commit suicide.
Oh no. Ooh.
Pretty scary when one so full of hatred in their Vocaloid heart has so much power to their name, and we're not just talking about those floating swords of hers.
And no, you get into that revenge bag, it's a wrap. Dang.
Armed with her Hollow Scion, Altair proved to be a tad on the omnipotent side of things.
She just
If
took
she
your
could
whole
alter
armor and sword
rearrange
and
a
weapon
created
away.
Story,
In the blink of an eye.
completely trash their abilities while also create an entire new universe of her own. Number 6, Anti-Spiral, Gurenlager.
That's pretty OP,
With the
not gonna lie to you.
single goal of halting the spiral nemesis, this stagnated entity was more than happy to regress and crush all races of the universe. It also had the means to do so, whether by pulling the members of Team Daiguren into a prison made from their own dreams, or by simply smashing them to pieces with all the force of an exploding star. Then
Okay,
there's the
that's
fact
pretty
it can
OP.
also grow to the
That's
size
pretty
of
OP as
whole
well.
Galaxies in order to really bring the pain. He would have likely brought all of space and time to a halt if not for Simon and his shirtless fisticuffs. Number 5, Haruhi Suzumiya.
Sheesh.
The melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. What's worse than a
They just get better and better.
narcissistic, annoying high school girl with absolutely no filter? How about one that unknowingly has the power to drastically alter reality and shape the universe with just a thought?
The SOS Brigade's mission is to find aliens, time travelers, and espers and hang out with them.
It's as if the whole world had come to a grinding halt.
A being who has caught the attention of time travelers, data mines, and all other crazy characters to descend to Earth. The only thing to stop Ms. Suzumiya from reducing everything to zero is one cynical git named Kyon.
You lose
Okay.
buying everyone lunch after the game.
I know that. After all, the fate of the entire world is resting on my pitching. I guess the world's not worth very
I feel like that ability's OP too, but it could be.
Even though she can make time on itself
I don't know.
just to extend her summer vacation, she manages to inspire exasperation as opposed to awe.
What? Are you crazy or something?
I feel like
Do
she'll
you
be
honestly
limited
think
because
I
of her
could do something as
imagination. Like
convenient as that?
her power really goes as
Haruka
far as her
will be
imagination takes her.
annoying
I don't
to
know.
your
I wouldn't know,
other self.
but that's what it seemed like to me.
After the first few times this adorable lass altered reality, the dimensional hopping factions and their dragon knights would take a step back and realize hunting her down is a bad idea.
What's that?
As the ultimate observer, Haruka is both blessed and cursed to rearrange space-time and quantum probability however she sees fit, which basically means if she wants to reject someone's existence, then every parallel universe has to bend to her whims and get to re-stitching itself.
Please bring Mrs. Goto back to us.
Along with the Dragon Talk acting as her multi-dimensional deterrent, she's somewhat untouchable.
Send them back. Send them back!
Number 3, Zeno. Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah, Zeno's pretty crazy.
Goku trains enough to one-up this little jelly bean. The Omni King stands somewhat tall as the Dragon Ball franchise's most powerful entity.
Something this nasty should be cleaned up, right?
Yes, it should. I'll destroy it.
It's not so much that all gods of destruction,
these little dudes,
angels and Kais bow before him with absolute fear and humility. It's more so the awe-inspiring spectacle of watching this childlike thing casually erase an entire universe with but a wave of his hand.
Yeah, that happened. Took a whole universe out.
The bar pretty damn high.
Just by closing his fist.
Combat prowess is hard to measure. The fact pointing a finger is enough to squash a whole realm is pretty hard to beat.
That's pretty OP.
Number 2, Lord of Nightmares, Slayers. Overshadowing all demons, humans, and other creatures of the 4 worlds, this entity is both creator and destroyer, forever seeking to return all life to the Sea of Chaos.
I am the Lord of Nightmares.
She's the kind of mother you do not want to test your mettle against, on account there is nothing out there that can even come close to her power.
You who so desperately seek destruction, as you wish, you shall be destroyed.
Given how just by
I don't think that's what he meant, though.
Her essence, Lena was able to unleash such monstrous techniques as the Giga Slave.
I don't think that's what he wanted.
Blade. It's shuddering to think what would happen if she decided it was time to discipline her countless offspring. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Kami Tenchi, Tenchi Muyo. While very little is known about this all-knowing creator that's been reincarnated inside one of the very first harem protagonists, the fact he's regarded as a supreme being that's all-knowing and boundless speaks volumes.
Brother.
He's calmed the goddess killer known as Counter-Actor with 0 effort, infinite wisdom, and maximum suave. And there was that one time he nearly caused the end of all things, simply because the human Tenchi ascended into his god mode earlier than expected.
This is something that you will have to solve yourself. But I don't know how. Tell me what to do.
Guess all other OP harem masters are just trying to catch up to this guy and his inner divinity.
Okay, that's pretty OP as well. Alrighty, so we done had 20 very OP anime characters. Alrighty, now what I'm looking for in the greatest of all time and the most powerful of all time is somebody who can go above the bounds of this world. You know what I mean? Like they can do stuff in the outer space and like in the other realms and stuff. Like they're just that powerful where they can do that. Now I've seen a couple on this list. Now. So I'm trying to figure out what you guys think. Who do you think the most powerful anime character in history is? I'm talking about across the board. I'm not saying who can beat who. I ain't talking about Naruto and Sasuke. No. I'm talking about who do you think can do the most damage to the world, outside the world, the universe, beyond? Who can do the most damage in history? if they wanted to. That's gonna do it for today's video, you guys. If you guys like the video, you already know what to do. And I'm gonna leave you all with this. Love yourself. Love one another. And I will see you all in tomorrow's video. Peace.
I'm a tough tootin' baby, I can punch your buns. Punch your buns, I can punch all your buns. If you're an evil witch, I will punch you for fun.
She killed me, cuz.